What's up everybody, my name is Dutch and welcome to episode 6 of How to Win Free-For-All. First of all, it is January 1st, so I want to wish all of you a happy new year. Hope you had a nice Christmas and a great New Year's Eve. The subject of today is the map Resistance, and our weapon of choice is the P90 with rapid fire and a silencer. As you can see on the right hand side, I killed my victim 8 times and I pretty much did it the same way every single time. He was definitely not the sharpest tool in the shed, as he did really not know what the hell I was doing, as I shot him in the back almost every single time. So you'll see I went 30-4 this game, and let's take a look at the map Resistance. Now, because Resistance is such a large map, there are actually 2 areas of operation in this map, highlighted in blue for you guys. Now the real question is, how do you decide what area of the map to hold down? Well, it's really not that hard. It's simply which area of the map you spawn closest to. Usually you'll actually spawn inside or right next to one of these areas. Now, as usual, I will highlight the spawns for you guys, and after that, let's get into the gameplay. So the first thing you see me do as I spawn on Resistance is check the spawn to my left. It is a pretty big spawn, and I know this from previous games, so I make sure to check it, as there's usually someone spawning at the start of the game. And after I do that, I make my way over into the area of the map that I like to be in. Again, there were 2 areas on this map that I like to be in, and since I spawned in the north side, I think it is, of this map, I make my way over to this side of the map. And as you can see, I'm now in position in the area that I like to be in, and I have the height advantage over anyone who is coming up behind me or in front of me. So after I get Dead Silence and Assassin Pro, which are my 2 first unlocks, and as usual, Dead Silence plus sit rep equals great sound whoring, so I wanted to repeat that again for you guys. Make sure to run Dead Silence and sit rep, because that guy right there is the guy that I kill 8 times. And most of the kills that I get on him are in the position that I'm at right now. He keeps running through the tunnel, I keep hearing him very, very clearly, and you can easily predict where he is going to be every single time. So you saw me getting hurt pretty bad right there, as I tossed the C4 at a guy in the corner. Now, because I was hurt so much, it would probably only take 1 or 2 more bullets to kill me, so I made sure to get the hell out of there and get the height advantage on the guy, and also make sure that I can heal myself over time. After that, the next thing I do is pick up this guy's Type 95. As we all know, it's a very, very powerful weapon, and since Resistance is quite a large map, it has a lot of long sightlines, so I wanted to make sure to pick up an assault rifle, so I would be able to cover those long lines of sight as well as the close quarters battles that I can win with the P90. So right here you can see I make a pretty big mistake, as I start shooting at a guy while I am jumping off of this edge, and that's never a good idea, because they're gonna know exactly where you are and you're not gonna be very accurate while you're in midair. So this guy actually turns around and he aims down the sight at the stairs, but I realize this and I predict that he's gonna do that, and that makes me sit in a corner around the corner. So he can definitely not hear me, he cannot see me, he does not know where I am. So because I'm not coming up the stairs, after a couple of seconds he will turn around and go about his day. So that's exactly when I decide to come up the stairs. He was no longer expecting me to come from over there. He expected me to either walk away or go around the corner to flank him. So after that, I go back to patrolling the area and running circles in the area that I like to be in. And I hear a guy going through the tunnel again, and it is again the guy that I kill 8 times. Now I jump off the ledge, which is not actually a very good idea. It's probably the best idea if you really want to come up behind him, but as you can hear, my legs break. You all know the sound it makes when you drop off of a ledge, and that's a sound that they can hear, even though I have Dead Silence in this gameplay. So that's definitely something they can hear, so you need to pay attention to that. It's a bit of a mistake. It was probably a better idea to just predict his path and cut him off. So right there I actually got hit by a sniper rifle bullet. So after that I made sure to not chase anybody, because it's simply a big risk if you've already been hit. Don't chase after people if you're already taking damage. So in a second here you'll see that I actually do keep jumping off this ledge after a guy, and it's a pretty big risk. I really should not be doing this, but he never noticed me, so it was safe this time. But I definitely advise you not to jump off these ledges all the time. So right here is actually a section of the gameplay where it gets a little bit slow. So I want you guys to post up in the comments. Do you want me to either cut out the slow parts of these free-for-alls? Do you want me to fast forward through them? Or do you want me to simply play them and I can shut up if I don't have anything to say? Let me know in the comments. For now, I'll just make sure to shut up and let the gameplay keep going, just in case you do want to see me patrol the area, because that's pretty much all I keep doing here. So right here is my second big mistake of the match, and it is my first death. I actually get shot because I was too eager to get out there and get a sniper. I had simply not had any traffic in a while, so I started to rush out there without really checking my corners and checking my areas. And because that ended my streak, which could have been a Moab, I started playing a little bit more reckless. And as you can see, I pick up the FAD right here, and I should have gone for cover, because that guy was head glitching me. He simply had the better shot on me, as I did not have any cover, which is a big mistake by me. So my next spawn is actually on the other side of the map, which brings me to the second area that I like to be in. I don't stay there for very long in this life, since I get shot by a guy with a Type 95 pretty fast after I get 2 or 3 kills in the area that I like to be in here. So after I died there, we actually spawned in the original spawn again, where I spawned at the start of the game. So I go back into the first area that we were patrolling. But I actually make the same mistake again as my previous death. I simply did not go for the cover that I had, and this guy takes my face off with a sniper. So those are all of my 4 deaths, and as you can see, I spawn on the opposite side of the map again, near area number 2 that I like to be in. And first of all, I had to turn on this guy. Got quite lucky to survive that, I have to admit. There's not a lot of skill in that. That was just pure luck and having decent aim. But after that, I go into this area and I get flashed by a guy in front of me. So the first thing I do is run into a corner, because I heard a guy behind me, and as I get flashed again, the guy behind me actually got flashed as well. So I made sure to not be in the center of this fight. I wanted to make sure that I am in one of the ends and not in the center, because if you're in the middle, you're gonna get shot from both sides. The sniper actually tried to go prone since he could not see anything, just like me, but I walked past him and picked up both of the kills. So after that, I kill a few more guys with my P90, and that leaves us with the final kill. Now you'll see me throw a C4 at a guy, which does not kill him. So the first thing I do, as I realize it did not kill him, was pop up and start shooting. Because since my C4 created a lot of smoke, he definitely could not have seen where I was, and he probably didn't even know where the C4 was coming from. So I definitely had the advantage, even though I could not even see him. And as you can see, it worked out for me. So there's one more thing that I would like to ask you guys. There's a link in the description to the Machinima Respawn app, and if you click the link, click Find Players and type in my name, you will find my profile and my videos. I would really appreciate it if you would hit bump on my videos, so we might get a little bit more recognition and a little bit more publicity out there to get some more people in on these videos and onto the channel. So I really appreciate all the support from you guys, and thank you guys for 100 subscribers, which we reached on the 28th of December. So thank you guys very much for subscribing. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Peace out.